If you are playing Helldivers 2 thinking it is going to get easier as you go deeper, well, you are in for a surprise. Trust me, I have been there. Even with a whole arsenal of weapons at your disposal, you are still not safe. Out of nowhere, this massive monster, a charger, can just show up and squash you flat in no time. Yep, that is pretty much what happened to me the first time. These big brutes might look unbeatable, especially when they are swarmed by all those regular baddies. It's like even a squad of tough soldiers can barely make a dent. But hey, I have got your back. I have cracked the code on how to break through that tough armor and stop a charger right in its tracks. Let's take these monsters down together.
Throwing grenade! Ah!
Where do we find them? I stumbled upon the chargers in Helldivers 2 in the Terminid region on the map, a place crawling with bugs. These chargers seem to pop up randomly, but I've found a trick to figure out if they are going to be in your mission. Just take a peek at the bottom of the mission screen. If you see the heavily armored enemies tag, brace yourself. You're going to run into chargers. Oh, and another thing I noticed, these chargers only show up if you're playing at medium difficulty or harder. So keep that in mind before you head out.
Mag's empty! Throwing grenade!
How to easily kill a charger. So how do we know if these huge pesky creatures are on their way to ruin our day? Well, I learned the hard way that if you are caught off guard without a plan, your chances of beating one or even getting away are pretty slim. But don't worry, I have picked up a few tips and tricks along the way when these brutes decide to crash the party. If you have ever played a game where dodging ramming attacks is key, you are halfway there. Getting chargers to smash into stuff around them is a classic move. It not only stuns them, but also exposes their vulnerable spot at the back. Sometimes I would just kite them into obstacles and hit that weak point if I did not have better weapons. Speaking of weapons, things like the Liberator, Penetrator, and Breaker can punch through armor. So make sure your squad's loaded with the right gear. But what if you are short on time? Heavy-duty firepower like anti-tank launchers and explosives can rip off a charger's leg armor, opening up more angles for attack. And do not forget about stratagems. They are like your ace in the hole. Anti-tank weapons are great, but airstrikes like the Eagle or Napalm can do wonders, especially when a charger brings a bunch of buddies. High-level gear like the Orbital Laser or Rail Cannon Strike can deal massive damage. The Rail Cannon in particular is a repeat-use lifesaver. And the Auto Cannon Sentry? That thing's a beast at chipping away armor while you stay safe. There is this one crazy method to drop a charger in one hit, the Orbital Precision Strike. It is all about timing or luck, though. Either catch a charger off guard or somehow land a direct hit while it's on a rampage. Not easy, but super satisfying when it works. Let me also remind you that teamwork is key, no matter how you slice it. Spread the charger's attention, hit its weak spots, and coordinate your stratagems. With solid teamwork and exploiting its weaknesses, you and your squad can totally dominate any charger that dares cross your path.